why are you in the bakery business? Like, you know, you're a young man. Like, why did you hop into the bakery business? You went to college, you got degrees. Like, why didn't you just go and do your own career, you know, your own career path? And that kind of question is like, I felt as a kid, I was always involved into the bakery business. Like every summer I would go help my parents out and, you know, just work as a summer job because I needed money. So, I mean, I got to work, right?
You have to work.
So every summer I would go there, and, you know, even back when like I was younger in junior high, I would go there and just walk around the bakery. And I felt like it was always a calling to me, but I just didn't know my role into the business at this time. So when I went to college and I graduated from school, I got 2 degrees. So I graduated right before the COVID pandemic hit, and I had a job lined up and everything. I was gonna work in Houston, Texas. I had a job set up. I was about to move out my parents' house and go, you know, live in Houston. I didn't think about the bakery at all, to be honest with you. And then when the pandemic hit, everything shut down for like that whole year, and my job got withdrawn. So I was like, dang, I'm stuck at home now, like, you know. And this gave me a perfect opportunity because it was during a time where we were thinking about expanding the bakery business and going into Dallas, Texas. And I thought to myself, okay, like maybe this is my calling from God to really go out and go step into the bakery business, my family business, and go, you know, strive to new heights, expand it to bigger than you can imagine. So I felt like that was my calling, and, you know, to this day, I really don't regret it, because it's such it's a blessing to run your own business and to become a business owner, but it's also a blessing to know that your parents built this from the ground up and you won't let it die down, because I'm going to continue it and keep pursuing what God has planned for Jolly Bakery, you know?
Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, sir. How was the journey? How was the drive?
The journey was, you know, wasn't too bad. About 30-minute drive. But
you came from the store for where?
I came from the store, and then, you know, I went home to change right quick, and I drove all the way down here.
How are you feeling?
I feel good, man. I'm really blessed. Really blessed to be here, man. You know.
Great. Thank you so much.
How about you? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, I was arranging the chair I just got. Well, I'm gonna do it later.
The seat's very comfortable too, man. Like the whole studio, it's a very nice setup.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Today I have with me one of the top brands. I'm gonna use the word brand.
Yeah.
One of the top brands in DFW area. They're not only in DFW. They're also in like Pearland, Houston, and Dallas. I would love to introduce to you.
Noel ONOBUN, you know, I'm the owner of Jolly Bakery in Dallas, Texas. So yeah. Thank
you so much for coming, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's an honor having you here. It's I'll say it again. Thank you so much for coming, and I'm really glad we are having this conversation, and I believe you have a lot of wisdom to share with me and the audience.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm excited, man. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
On the show.
It's always good to like connect with different people, share, learn from everybody's experiences and stuff. It's always good. I always love connecting with people.
Yeah.
So, and this is my own way of like connecting with a lot of people. I don't really know how to go to social events and stuff, but this way I get to like interact with a lot of people that I find like I know they're like wise and they are full of wisdom. So, and I'm sure you do. That's why you're actually on the show.
Of course. I had to come.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So, why bakery? Why do you guys decide to start a bakery?
So why we started? So really, the bakery brand, the Jolly Bakery brand, it's really a household brand that my dad started with, like as a kid. So my dad was always so involved in the baking as a kid in Nigeria, and you know, the older he got, he found his craft with becoming a baker. So once he left Nigeria, it came to America in like I would say the 80s. My dad had a good working job. He was working, and you know, he decided to put his full craft into baking, like what he loves to do. So as a kid, you know, my dad used to always bake in the house. My dad and mom will always be baking in our small house, and it's always like hot in there. I'm wondering like, why the house so hot?
Yeah,
And, you know,
'cause,
they're
yeah.
baking bread.
Bread,
And as
yeah.
a kid, I wasn't so like aware of what was really going on until, you know, that's how they built the brand, Jar Jolly Bakery. A
Yeah.
bakery that was first started in our household became like a household brand now with its own bakery setup, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much how
How it's,
the brand started.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
That's a very great story. I like inspiring story. And now you don't only have one store, you do have like three now, right?
We have 3 stores right now. So we got a bakery in Houston. Houston is the original location. That one been there for about over 13 years now. 13 years. And
I
then
remember.
the Pearland location has been there for, this is its 4th year in Pearland. And then the Dallas location just hit 3 years this year.
Oh wow.
So Dallas is our newest Jar Jolly bakery in the city. So
Yeah, you guys are planning to expand, I believe.
oh yeah, we're planning to expand, man. You're trying to go all over to Atlanta, you know, trying to go over.
That's a great, very, very great thing. It's always good to start and expand than not. I used to have a. Let me tell you a quick story. I love to tell stories. So
yeah,
I'm
man,
gonna
tell
tell
me
you
a
a little
story, man.
story. Yeah. So
Let me hear it.
Yeah, starting this business myself, I used to have a lot of people that we were going to like start together. Like, oh, I'm gonna start pictures. You're gonna start pictures. We're like starting together, but it's only sweet when you're saying it. You have to put action into whatever you're doing. So if there's no action, if there's no if your dad didn't put like the action into actually having the store, it's just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna have a store one day.
Exactly.
So now you guys have like three.
A bunch of dreams and no action, you know.
Yeah. So determination plus action. I think that's that's the what makes everything like successful, I believe.
Exactly. And like, you know, I'm so blessed that my parents were actually able to, you know, come to America. You know, they worked hard for me and my siblings, and you know, they built this brand up to from the floor to the ground up, you know. So it's just a blessing.
Yeah. So you guys are everybody, like the whole family is into bakery.
Well, not the whole family, no. So, you know, my dad and mom are definitely involved, and then my brothers are still in school, and then my oldest brother, he actually he's doing his public speaking right now. He's going big with public speaking. He travels the world, talking to students, you know, motivating kids, and it's very inspiring as well. But then there's me. I'm the middle child of my family. I already graduated from school, and I felt like I wanted to hop into the family business, because if not me, who's gonna do it? You know?
Exactly.
And you know,
exactly. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Were you guys born here or you were born in Nigeria?
well, actually, so me and my siblings, we're all born here.
Oh.
Yeah, in Houston, Texas.
Oh wow.
So we're all born in Houston, and yeah.
That's actually very great. I also I have two babies of my own.
Oh really?
Yeah, we have two. They were born here.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
The whole goal is to come here, have something established for yourself, and I came with my dad too.
Oh wow.
So yeah, just my dad basically. The rest of the family are back home.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can relate to most of the stuff you're saying. Basically.
Yeah, man, it's good, right?
yeah, it's good. It's good. So I don't know. I don't ask this, but I'm gonna ask. Can you give me advice on marketing?
So advice on marketing, you know, opening up the Jar Jolly Bakery in Dallas, Texas. We opened it up November 12th of 2020, and you know, when it first opened up, we had no business, like, you know, super slow.
Yeah.
We had no customers, and you know, it went to the point where like, dang, we're not really succeeding right now.
Yeah.
And you know what took us to that next level was marketing. And by marketing, I had to put stuff in my own hands. I didn't go out and go hire anyone for marketing, because people want to
everybody want to get paid. Yeah,
big dollars for marketing, you know.
Everybody want to get paid.
So of course myself, I went to the store and I created like digital flyers and paper flyers. I went around the town of Dallas, put in our Jar Jolly Bakery cards on cars. I went to grocery markets, passing out flyers saying, hey, come check out our bread. Come check out this bakery, brand new in Dallas, Texas. It's gonna be the best products, best bread you ever tried. So for me personally, marketing, it was a different experience for me, because I didn't do it the route that, you would do it through like technology. I
Yeah,
did it
yeah,
more face to
yeah,
face,
yeah,
personal
yeah.
connections, going to different places in Dallas, stores, grocery markets. Just that's how I did my marketing for Georgia's Bakery, and of course social media, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, stuff like that. So I felt like me going out there really face to face though and talking about my brand so highly and being motivated showed these people that, oh, this kid's very motivated about his own company, like let me go check them out. And then from there, word of mouth, people started coming. That person came,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
told their friend, that
yeah,
their friend told their
yeah,
friend.
yeah.
So
That makes
marketing for
sense.
me was very different. But I would say for advice on marketing is you would just have to, you know thug through it. Like you got to go out there and go really put the work in, put the time in, because it won't just come to you. If you just sit back and thinking like, oh,
Yeah, it's magic is gonna
yeah, the
happen.
magic will come, it's not gonna come. And like you can go hire someone, but if that person you're hiring, you're just paying them. They won't be motivated as you for your own company.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And me personally, I was motivated for my own company, so I went out to go do that marketing myself. So I would say, motivation is really the key for marketing, and really just being savvy on technology like Instagram, and
Yeah,
posting good
that's
content out there.
yeah. Thank you so much for the wisdom, the wise words. Yeah, I remember hearing about Jolly Jolly Bakery. Actually, I think I think it was we used to host this nights house thing, like in-house game at night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with my friends. We were like 9 or 10 or so. So I remember, I think last year or last 2 years or so, I think last 2 years, that was when one of my friends was like, I was like, oh, I can't find bread to buy. The other place we used to get bread, the bread finished so fast. I can't
Oh.
get bread. Yeah, I remember. So it was like, oh, what about the bakery in Skillman? I said, what bakery? The bakery I know, the place I know that they sell food already closed down and stuff. He said, no, there's a new place that's opening there. I said, oh. I was like, okay, no problem. I'm gonna check it out.
Uh-huh.
So, and that was how I get to like see the store. I didn't know no bakery was there. So
Wow.
so it was like, but I believe word of mouth is always like helping every businesses, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, big on
yeah,
word of mouth, man.
yeah.
So
It's helped me too. So that is why I'm trying to like learn how other people actually market and what it looks like for them.
yeah,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and like I was telling you, the word of mouth really see. I feel like word of mouth is not for everybody, but if you put that time in and the effort, it's gonna go out there.
yeah,
Like people
yeah.
will remember who you are and the way you're just embracing your own business. Yeah, people like that.
Yeah. So what's does competition means to you guys?
Competition, man. The competition is we like our goal is to become the best bread out in the market. When you think of bread, you think of Jolly Jolly Bakery. We don't really set out for our competition around us. We just do what we do and produce a high quality and great quality of bread, and let the people's
Yeah, it's
come
always
in
tough,
and
but yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Your customers are gonna come
Yeah.
without you, no matter how hard or how
but
tough it
but
looks like.
also for the competition, it's really about how you're producing your product. Like our products are very grade A quality. Our products have no preservatives. It's very when you come into our bakery, you see the bakery right behind you. Like when someone's helping you, you see the bread being
Yeah,
made
just at the back.
behind
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just the experience, the quality of the bread that you're eating, and knowing that our
And you guys
bread.
joke around with a lot of people. Like when last time I went there, actually, I think I met your dad. I think it was
Oh
one at the
yeah.
store. So they ask question, they talk, they interact with you guys whenever you are just asking question. Like I'm like, oh, this question is funny. I never think of this question before.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. It's like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come back here because the way they made me feel. Basically,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, this. Because there are some questions you always want to. He asked, I forgot the question he asked. It was very funny question. One very funny question. I'm like, I never think of this before.
Uh-huh.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna think about it. So
And
that's like, yeah. I remember also my wife told me at home. It's like, because I got her a car. I think last 2 years I got her a
Yeah.
car. So she was like, oh, the owner of Jolly Jolly Bakery also have the same car. I'm like, I think he bought the car for his wife, or the wife bought the car for him.
yeah.
I think it's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was telling me that. I was like, okay, that sounds motivating, something like it's, I don't know, it's just funny, like I don't know how to put it. They say great mind things alike. I think that's what happens there.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
for
know.
sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. And like
Yeah.
you said, like, coming to the bakery gives you a good feeling, right? Just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
interactive experience of how people talk to you
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. So, as far as competition, I just feel like, when you do your own product and you do what you're supposed to do, everything will set out for itself.
Yeah, I believe that too. Thank you so much for that. So do you guys planning on just breads and just the rest of the stuff in the
Well,
store?
see, Jolly Jolly Bakery, I feel like when you say the name Jolly Jolly Bakery,
Yeah, it's that is jolly.
everyone everybody thinks of, like, the African shop in Houston, Texas. Because if you're from Houston, I grew up in Houston, so as a native from there, people know the company as like a African bakery. But with me being involved to the company now, I'm trying to bring a more modern aspect to it, for the future of Jolly Jolly. And we do bread, of course, but we also make we do snacks such as meat pies, chicken pies, scotch eggs, sausage rolls. We do kolaches, baguettes, bread, croissants. We do pound cakes. We also do muffins. We do a lot of chin chin. We do a lot of snacks over there, a lot of sweets, cookies, cinnamon rolls. We
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
coffee as well. We got drinks in there.
Oh,
So, you can come in and get coffee and bread or coffee and scones, sweets. So it's at the bakery is more than just bread. We offer a lot of variety over there, and I just want people to know that we're bigger than just bread, because we do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that makes so much. I was having similar conversation with somebody yesterday. Because when you think of Jolly Jolly, you said, right, man, like I said, you think of bread.
Yeah, you think of bread,
Yeah.
which it's not bad. It's good. Like,
so just like me too. I forgot who I was telling that when I was thinking of, like, when I was trying to register the business, I put photography instead of production. So when everybody think about me, they think of pictures.
Yeah.
They don't know, oh, this guy does videos, this guy do this guy can do that. They don't know that. So I believe that's also, like, the way you explain now, at least I know when I go there, I see chin chin, I see meat pie.
Yeah.
I just buy whatever I can buy and just leave. That's
Exactly.
just me. So I just know when I'm going there, I'm going to get bread. But I see other stuff. Okay, let me get this.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
I think it's good, like it's good that you said that, so everybody can be aware. People
Yeah,
that are not aware
and
of-
it's good to be versatile. Like, it's like I get it if you have your niche already, but it's also good to be versatile and have different kind of products out there.
Yeah,
So,
that makes so much sense. So
which for you, that helps you out too. You do photography and production, so it's film and photos.
yeah, that makes so much sense. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna ask this. I always ask everybody. So,
Yeah.
what is it about what you do? Let's say I'm gonna use bakery for example. What is it about what you do that you like, or something about what you do that you love that you will want it to continue, and what's something about what you do that you don't like, you, let's say, hate, and you won't want it to continue?
Okay, good question. So something that I love is definitely being a leader into my company. When I opened it in 2020, I was 24 years old. So, I was just fresh out of college, just graduated after the pandemic and everything. So, I feel like over the years, my leadership skills have really grown, and it's shown to my team. So I feel like that's what I really love about my job is just going there every morning, motivating my team, becoming a leader, showing them, right from wrong, and like how we can become the best company in the Dallas area. And I feel like leadership is a big thing. And as me, I thrive on leadership. So I feel like that's one of my strengths. And I just want to go in there and make everyone feel comfortable, as well as, that everyone's doing their correct job. And, just be a leader and lead by example, showing them the right and wrongs and, just all that kind of good stuff. So that's definitely my number one
what
thing
you
that I love.
Yeah.
And
You want it to continue.
the thing that
You don't.
I don't like, there's a lot of things that some days, being a business owner, you're like, dang, I don't want to do this, but if you don't do it, who's gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like things that I don't like, it's difficult because it's situations whereas some days my schedule may be overloaded, right? Like I may have a lot of tasks to do, and I just can't pinpoint each one in that day. So it's like that's things that I don't like, is being overcrowded. Being overcrowded in the workplace, because when I'm overcrowded in the workplace, it kind of like throws me off, and I feel like I'm not on point, you know? And
yeah.
you know, it's how the game goes, how business goes. You know, I have a team as well, and you know, I've been practicing more on delegating and you know, giving some of those assignments to my team, and that helps me out as well. But I would say that the thing that I don't like is being overcrowded at work. 'Cause when I'm overcrowded, then I just can't
That's
be
so
on
so
point.
wise. Yeah, that's like so wise, and I never even think of that answer. Actually, I was thinking
Yeah.
of something that deals with bread, but what you say is not just bread; it's about business entirely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And like,
it's
you
about
know,
business.
in the business world, like I will become overcrowded because it's just I have so much things like to get ahead of, and you know, I just can't do everything. And being overcrowded, and especially in the bakery business, I don't know if you've been to the actual bakery business,
Yeah,
but
I've been to a lot of bakery, but not in here, but
yeah,
not in this country. It's in
no,
Nigeria.
okay, in Nigeria, okay,
Nigeria
yeah,
bakery, I don't even know. It's always the
it,
only thing I enjoy there is just that they always have generator on because I
uh-huh,
get to charge my phone.
yeah,
So that's yeah. So that is the
no,
only thing I love about the bakery. It's always hot. It's always like it's always hot basically. So
yeah.
that is just a
Is it,
yeah. So I don't know, this kind of like pop into my head just because I said Nigeria. So how has technology help you guys?
Technology helped us a lot, man. Technology has been one of our pivotals in the bakery. It's made things move faster, from our machines, technology, the way we market ourselves, technology, our POS system, just the way it's set up now. It just makes everything move more smooth and more
Yeah, Apple
efficient.
Pay.
So, what do you say?
Yeah, Apple Pay.
Yeah, yeah. So Apple Pay, you know, yeah, you can
Yeah,
come
yeah.
in it's a very modern bakery. Like you're not gonna be very old school over there. So technology has really helped us out, and it just makes the bakery move more efficient and more, you know, at a faster pace. And the bakery business is already fast paced. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
if you've actually been like in the back, but it's fast paced in there. So stuff that we do, we need technology to make it, you know,
Yeah,
go
make it
quick.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That
So
makes so much sense. And how I don't know if if AI have anything to do with your business
you know
or
what?
something.
The AI, no, we don't have no
You
AI
don't have
incorporated into the business. You know, we
okay, because
don't.
I always ask that because I'm like, oh, how has AI affected your job? How have AI improve or like you know, is it helping your business? Is it not helping your business? I always ask that.
Yeah,
It's yeah, it's a very funny question because they are always saying AI is going to take your job. Do you think so for your business?
man. Do I think AI is gonna take our jobs? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, AI is
Yeah,
gonna it's
I
not
don't.
gonna make bread.
Yeah, yeah. Who's gonna make the bread? Who's gonna
Yeah,
mix it? Who's gonna mix the bread?
yeah, they
Who's
make
gonna
robots.
pack it and sell them out to customers?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Thank
you
you.
know, I
So
don't think AI is gonna be anywhere near Jolly Bakery.
that makes so much sense. So the next question on my list says so if I am to start a what's it called? If I am to start a bakery business, if I want to go into like bakery business and everything, I know you guys have been through your own struggle, your own what you've been through. You know what you've been through. I don't know. I can't relate to it, but starting a bakery business,
Yes, sir.
what are the things to avoid? If you're starting afresh, what are the mistakes you made that you won't want to make anymore?
So the mistakes that I made that I wouldn't want to make when starting a bakery business, definitely, you know, getting number one thing is the measurements. The measurements of your flour, your butter, your sugar, the yeast, everything that you mix for the bread and for your snacks. You know, those got to be on point. Always, every day you come in, they got to be on point. If it's not on point, and a bakery is about being consistent. So let's say one day I walk into the bakery, right, and you know, this Monday everything's correct, the recipe's correct. Tuesday I come in, I'm off by 2 pounds. The bread's gonna be messed up. The bread, the snacks gonna be messed up. And then when customers buy it that day, they're gonna be like, oh,
What
it
kind of
tastes
bread
kind of
is
different. It tastes kind of funny. It tastes heavier. It tastes lighter. I don't know. It's kind of off. So that's one thing that I had to take more account of, is being perfect, being consistent with the recipe and making the mixes. You know, being very particular about
point?
that,
Yeah.
because if you're lazy with it and you just say it's whatever, I'm 1 pound over,
It
hey,
doesn't matter. Yeah,
you can
yeah,
mess up your business, you
yeah.
know?
Yeah,
You can lose customers. It's
yeah.
just
Definitely.
being consistent for sure. So I would
Um,
say if you were to open up a bakery business, follow the little things. Even those little things, you got to follow it through. Like everything you do in a bakery business, you follow it through because it's all about being consistent. And that's what like bakeries are. If you're consistent, you're always good. People will always come in and come support and patronize.
yeah, I think consistency is good for every business.
Yeah, it's good for
Yeah,
every
yeah.
business.
Because me too. Let's say picture wise, if I edit this today perfectly, tomorrow I edit it, it looks yellow. Tomorrow I edit it looks blue. They're not gonna know what to go for. If they're to hire me, they're not gonna know what they're going to get because
Yeah,
I'm not consistent with how I deliver pictures, or the color
exactly.
that's coming out. Yeah, so consistency I think is best in. It's good for every business.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. So my next question is always, I don't want to say it's funny, but I always
Uh-huh.
ask everybody this, that is there any question that you always want to like answer, or there's something you always want to say, but because nobody ever asks, you never answer it?
Yeah, actually, it would be a question such as like, why are you in the bakery business? Like, you're a young man. Like, why did you hop into the bakery business? You went to college, you got degrees. Like, why didn't you just go and do your own career? Your own career path. And that kind of question is like, I felt uh, as a kid, I was always involved into the bakery business. Like every summer, I would go help my parents out and just work as a summer job because I needed money. So, I mean, I got to work, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. You have to work. Yeah, yeah.
so every summer I would go there, and even back when like I was younger in junior high, I would go there and just walk around the bakery, and I felt like it was always a calling to me, but I just didn't know my role into the business like at this time. So when I went to college and I graduated from school, I got 2 degrees. So I graduated right before the COVID pandemic hit, and I had a job lined up and everything. I was gonna work in Houston, Texas. I had a job set up. I was about to move out my parents' house and go, live in Houston. And
Yeah, go do your
I didn't
own.
think about the bakery at all, to be honest with you. And then when the pandemic hit, everything shut down for like that whole year, and my job got withdrawn. So I was like, dang, I'm stuck at home now,
Yeah.
like, and this gave me a perfect opportunity because it was during a time where we were thinking about expanding the bakery business and going into Dallas, Texas. And I thought to myself, okay, like maybe this is my calling from God to really go out and go step into the bakery business, my family business, and go, strive to new heights, expand it to
That's
bigger
fine.
than you can imagine. So I felt like that was my calling, and to this day, I really don't regret it because it's a blessing to run your own business and to become a business owner, but it's also a blessing to know that your parents built this from the ground up and you won't let it die down because I'm gonna continue it and keep pursuing what God has planned for Jolly Bakery. So yeah.
That makes sense. What you said actually kind of sparked a question. It says, why do you guys decide to move to Dallas? Is it because of the expanding or something else?
For Dallas, Texas, honestly, when you think of Dallas, Texas, you think of opportunity. Like you really do. Like, growing up, like Houston's a very fast city. Pearland is like next to the Woodlands in Houston. And Dallas just gives you like, it's a rich city. It's very opportunist. They got people out here who are really thriving in business. A lot of headquarters out here in Dallas, Texas. So we felt like Dallas was a good move, just to bring the Jolly culture into the Dallas, Texas. So yeah.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. I'm thinking of expanding too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
To
thinking of
where?
expanding. I'm in Nigeria actually.
To Nigeria?
Yeah. I'm thinking
Okay.
of expanding, having a branch over there too. It's I think I can. I think it's gonna help me more. So I'm going to be more, let's say, versatile because I can travel to anywhere here to take picture in the US.
Yes, yes.
So I have people from Nigeria, which are actually like, let's say, half of my followers are from Nigeria.
Oh wow.
Half of them, they are Nigerian, so they are always like, oh, I like at least every day I get message, oh, what part of Nigeria are you?
Uh-huh.
I get like that, so I'm thinking, oh, yeah. So if I am to expand over there, it's gonna be like a good move for
And
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
you should expand because expanding your business just brings more customers to you, and plus it just makes it. it gives you different variety, and you know, it shows how versatile you are, pretty much.
Makes so much sense. Yeah,
So-
thank you so much for that. So the last question of the day is the name of the show. What next?
What next, man?
So what next of Jolly Jolly Bakery?
Man, Jolly Bakery, we got so much planned in the future. Like I said, I'm pretty much the younger version of what's going on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So through technology, through Instagram, TikTok, you can see us soon with the bakery. We're expanding right now. We're trying to change up our menus and bring in new products. I feel like the bakery is headed to the right direction. We're gonna be doing some big things in the future. We're trying to bring some more branches out to a city near you, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Some cities are coming near you. I can confidently say that Atlanta is coming up, Atlanta Bakery. So if you live in Atlanta, get ready for Jolly Bakery. It's coming to you soon.
Are you moving to Washington also?
You know, Washington was actually really nice, and you know, I felt like a bakery would actually thrive in the DMV area.
Yeah, it will, because you have to. Joe Biden might decide to buy. He might taste the bread. Like I saw this video of I think DJ Khalid. He just like stopped the car on the road. He saw some woman selling stuff on the road.
Oh.
And like, oh, can I have a taste? I was like, oh, this tastes really good. And
Yeah.
from there, I think the woman business blew up. So you don't never know. Maybe expanding in Washington.
Yeah,
Joe
you
Biden
know.
might be like, oh, that bread. I want bread from there every day. So yeah, so it's just
Yeah, no, and expansion is good, and like that's the one thing that I want for Jolly Bakery is to expand, because our product is so different and such a good quality that I want people from all over the world to experience what we got going on, you know. And to expand, you know, we gotta trust God, trust in God's plan, and you know, put everything into Him, and He'll really bless us and continue to let people point to us, you know.
Yeah,
So-
thank you so much for sharing everything you shared. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you coming also. So if anybody want to reach out, generally, where do you think is best for them to reach out?
To reach out, you can reach us at our Instagram page at Jolly Bakery, or you can also hit us up on
TikTok?
nah, not TikTok. What do you call it? Facebook?
Facebook.
We're on
Oh, okay.
Facebook,
Okay, Facebook,
our Facebook page, and then you can also find us on what is it called? WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
You know,
Oh,
WhatsApp.
okay.
We're on WhatsApp as well. So you know, just shoot us a message. Our phone number is 972-598-0241. We're located in Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, and Pearland, Texas. Some more locations are coming soon, so stay tuned with that. Follow our Instagram page, and you'll stay updated with Jolly Bakery.
So, thank you so much. It's been a wonderful conversation.
Yeah, thank you, man, for having me.
Yeah, I enjoy myself. I really love this conversation, and yeah, I'm glad we get to like have this discussion. And
Yeah.
so thank you so much, and that's it.
Oh, dang, nah, thank you, man, for having me on the show. It's very, insightful, and the experience was really dope too.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. See you.
All right, man. Peace out.